This is CrossBlades. It's my hope that CrossBlades will be an action-based platformer that uses a mix of 2D fighting game mechanics and platformer mechanics. The player is a freelance warrior in an age of medieval swords and magic, and has been hired to free an ancient castle from the evil magic that radiates from it. While searching for large amounts of magic, the player will encounter zombies, possessed knights, ghosts, and evil plants. The player's camera will be set to a 2D perspective similar to Super Mario and Zelda 2. CrossBlades combat will be loosely designed around both Zelda 2's high and low guarding/striking system and 2D fighting game mechanics like spacing. The player will be able to perform certain actions and will gain more as they progress through the game. The player's initial actions are jumping, crouching attack, and a high 3-hit combo. As the player progresses in the game, they will gain more and more abilities for use in combat, like a strong short-range jab and a projectile similar to a fireball along with a slide dash to avoid attacks. All attacks will be at either the high or low positions, similar to Zelda 2. Unlike Zelda 2, an attack will land and do damage if the target is not guarding or if they are guarding but in a different position. Also, unlike Zelda 2, the player can't guard and attack at the same time. With this in mind, the player will have to alternate between high and low positions while attacking and guarding, and also while watching for enemy attacks. CrossBlades will have platforming sections that will challenge the player's ability to use their platforming skills to cross obstacles and defeat enemies in difficult positions. I believe that 6 people will be able to implement 4 levels, each with level hazards, enemies, and a boss at the end. The first level could use 3 simple enemies, one that attacks and blocks high, then a version that can only attack and block low, and then a final version which switches randomly in between those two. The large array of enemies may prove problematic during development, with a large variety of enemies, each with their own different attack methods and movement. Luckily, this can be worked around by focusing on designing areas to make fighting simple enemies harder. The team can prioritize necessary enemies and focusing on many easy to construct level hazards instead of multiple difficult enemies. Thank you for listening.